Located just out of Nundle, a bit under an hour from Tamworth in New South Wales, Australia, in the Nundle State Forest sits Ponderosa Park Campground. You will have to access this campground via some dirt road. It is a forestry area and state forest, so the roads are in fairly good condition. When you get to the campground, you'll see an awesome post and rail fence. Ponderosa Park Campground was established in 1926 and has an amazing stand of pine trees throughout. This campground is great for all types of camping. From caravans, remembering it is a dirt road access, camper trailers, camp on top of your vehicles, camp beside your vehicles, and swags. It's a nice, lovely grassed area. The ground is fairly level and smooth to camp on. There is lots of open space so that you can spread out, or if you have a larger group. There is picnic tables and fireplaces dotted throughout this campsite. Probably a good idea to bring your own wood though, as there was not much around the area when I was up there. There is no drinking water at this campsite. You will need to bring your own. As you get around the edges of the campsite, you will notice the grass clumps a bit more. There are some dams located at the bottom of this campsite. The toilet facilities at this campsite are a long drop style toilet. They did not have any smell about them while I was there. They also did not have any toilet paper, so I recommend bringing some along. There is other sections that you can camp in where you are not beside your vehicle. I did notice evidence of wild pigs or something else turning up some of the grass while I was up there, so just keep this in mind. Down at the bottom end of the campsite is a lovely dam. I don't know if I would want to try swimming in it, as the edges were very boggy. The campsite is actually split over two sections, one each side of the dam. The lower section is very similar to the upper section, with picnic tables and campfires, but it is a fair walk over to the toilet. You can see the pine trees in the back there. That's where the toilets are located. There is plenty of rubbish disposal at this campsite. Just across the road from the campsite is an awesome little historic area where it talks about the sawmill that used to be there, and some of the old trucks are still sitting there. I do recommend, if you're at this campsite in magpie nesting season, keep an eye out for the magpies. This guy got me on the head good. If you're looking for something else to do while you're camping here, Just duck back down to Nundle. It's not a far drive to the Gold Mine Museum. You can also duck into the Nundle Woolen Mill. They run tours, and it's quite interesting watching all the machinery in action. If these things are not quite your style, you can always go to one of the areas where you're allowed to pan for gold or fossick for gemstones. You can also check out the Nundle Visitors Centre. They have an amazing display of rocks and gemstones. Overall, the Ponderosa Park campground is a lovely campsite to stay at. I would highly recommend it.